channel. If you're new here, my name is Jordan. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for weekly videos every single Monday. Today we're doing something kind of different. I haven't done yet on my YouTube channel, but we do a lot of get ready with me's over on TikTok. But I'm getting ready for a Disney day, and I thought I would show you guys my little get ready with me makeup routine, usually how I wear my makeup here in the parks, and especially during the summer because it's so hot. I always get asked about my products over on TikTok, so I thought it would be fun to bring this over to YouTube for this week's video. We are gonna get up close and personal. I do struggle with acne, breakouts, redness, large pores, all the things. I have really sensitive acne prone skin. So this is what works best for me. I do literally the same exact thing every single time I do my makeup, and I'll go ahead and tag everything I use down in the description if you're looking to try some new makeup products. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. This is something I've really been liking and using every single time I do my makeup. This is the Rhode Glazing Milk, and I feel like this just sits really well on the skin, and I just think it's a really pretty base underneath makeup. But my original plan for the day, and honestly my plan for the last week, has been to wake up early, get ready, and go see the Mickey Pumpkins. But the Mickey Pumpkins are still not up. I do know that the Halloween party is a few days later this year, which later is still like August 15th, which is very early for Halloween stuff. I feel like in the past, Halloween decor has always been up the first week of August, and at this point it's like August 10th or maybe 11th, and the Halloween pumpkins are still not up. Whenever I start my makeup, I also always put on a lip balm. I'm literally squeezing the last squeezes out of this one. Summer Fridays is always one of my favorites. I always have one wherever I am. Because I do have acne and I do have breakouts, I go in with concealer first to conceal my face. And honestly, I have to recommend this product because if I was only wearing one product on my skin, it would probably be this one. So this is technically a concealer stick, but I can actually put this all over or just on my blemishes and honestly wear it on its own. That's how good it is. But when I'm in the parks, I like to wear an SPF on top. So I'm just going to literally put this all over because my skin is kind of freaking out this week, and just blending all of that in. And I like this It Cosmetics brush. I feel like it just is super soft and blends everything in really easy. But I recently talked about my acne journey on TikTok. I have really good weeks with my face and then really bad weeks. I recently switched up my products, and I'm hoping that helps in the long run. Me just get into a steady skincare routine would be nice, but every month around that time of month, my face just always goes a little crazy. So that's what we're kind of dealing with right now. But you can kind of see that was a concealer that just blended everything out. If I was just doing a true no makeup look, I would just use this Merit stick, put it all over, and I feel like it just gives a glowy coverage to the skin because again, I really just want to cover up my blemishes and even out my skin tone. Next, we're gonna go into a tinted sunscreen, and I really have so many options. I could probably do a whole video on tinted SPF. So I have a bunch of favorites, and I feel like they're all pretty much the same. I also love this one if you want a real full coverage look, but usually when I'm in the parks, I want something lightweight because it's going to be hot and I'm going to be sweating. I really like this one and how it sits on my acne, but my two favorites right now are the Merit Beauty one and the e.l.f. Halo. The e.l.f. one is a really good affordable option you can find at the drugstore. I'm gonna go in with the Merit Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen with SPF 45, and I don't need a lot of this. I kind of just do a pump on each cheek, and this is not only going to give me a little extra coverage, but it has the SPF in it to protect my face from the sun in the summer, and it blends so easy. I'm just using that same It Cosmetics brush and kind of just patting that into the skin. Always blending down the neck. I have not self-tanned recently, so I desperately need to do that soon. You will probably learn this by the end of my videos, or if you've ever watched me get ready over on TikTok, I love a glowy makeup look. I do know here in Florida, you're just naturally going to get glowy, and it's a thing called sweat. School and probably college too, I loved a matte makeup look, but I don't know if it's something just as you get older, having glowy skin just looks really, really pretty to me. I never want anything to feel too heavy on the skin. Here's how that concealer and foundation are looking on the skin. Definitely covered up my problem spots, which is perfect. Next up, I'm gonna go in with my contour stick. This is a tried and true product for me. If I am getting ready, I will always be using this. It's one of my favorite products of all time. I have it in a bunch of different shades. It's just so good, and honestly, the most creamy, blendable bronzer I've ever tried. And it's a bronzer on one side, blush on the other. This is shade 4, which is my current favorite shade. I just find the best way to blend it in is to take your brush and then blend it onto the skin. This is super creamy and blendable. You could draw it on the face, but I feel like a more natural look is when I put it on my brush, and this is a Dibs brush. It is 100% worth the hype and money. I actually have 2 of them. That's how much I love them, and I use it for so many different products. It has like a cream side and then a bigger, fluffier like side for powder, and it's just so good. You see, we use a bunch of Dibs products in my makeup routine. So now I'm gonna take the other side. I feel like my camera with the light is not really focusing. I love a coral sun-kissed blush. I did go through like a Barbie pink era, which is one of the shades I have, and it is really pretty. But I feel like in the summertime, I just want to look a little tan. I want to look a little sun-kissed, like I've been sitting out in the sun. I have not been sitting out in the sun recently, but this kind of looks like it. And I just think that looks better with my skin tone. Here's how our skin is looking. If I was doing like a more full glam or a full coverage routine, I would typically go in with another under eye concealer. I'm not gonna do that today because it is so hot outside. I do feel like less products is more. So now that I have all my cream products on my skin, before I go ahead and set it with a powder, I'm gonna go in with the Rhode Glazing Mist. This is a new thing for me. I just got it in their summer kit. And I love how this feels on the skin. You can also use this as a last step. I kind of just feel like it helps everything soak into the skin, and then I'm gonna go in with a powder. This is another good drugstore find. This is the L'Oreal Infallible, and it kind of has like a pinky blush tone to it, so I really like how it looks on the skin. I think this is a Tarte brush, but I go ahead and just take this brush, and I used to be a baking girl. I used to like use the powder puff and do all the things. Now I kind of feel like my motto is less is more. So I'm just setting under my eyes so we don't get any creasing throughout the day, and places where I would tend to get oily. And I feel like this powder is really good with setting but not making me feel cakey. Actually have not tried this with a powder puff. I realize that I don't even have a powder puff right now. I've just been in my brush era, which is crazy because I always used to be like a beauty sponge and powder puff girl, so I've changed over the years. I usually do this at the beginning, but I forgot. My least favorite step of my makeup routine is my brows. I just feel like I just can't figure them out. No matter what I do, all of the products I try, I literally have a full thing of all brow products, and I just feel like none of them work. I really want to try getting my brows laminated, and I might do that soon because I just can't figure out anything with my brows. So my recent concoction, I don't know why I've been doing this. Brows aren't super heavy. I would definitely try this. It's a dupe of the Rare Beauty, and I do really like it. My brows just literally might be the heaviest brows on the whole entire world, and they don't hold anything. So I take this, which is another good drugstore find, the e.l.f. Brow Lift. I do have the Anastasia one. I think it's the same exact thing. And I also have their pomade. My makeup routine is a good mix of drugstore and a little more expensive, but I do feel like now you can find everything you need at the drugstore. I think I just like this brush from this one, so I dip it in my e.l.f. brow lift, and I kind of just fluff up my brows and just hope that they stay there, but they never do. So this is my brow fluffed, and then this is my natural brow. I do like a big fluffy brow, but my brows just don't love that. A lot of people have recommended the lamination, and I think I just need to find a girl here in Winter Garden who does it. I have done lash extensions in the past a long time ago. I think it was college, and I did really like them. I just didn't think it was worth it to keep going back like every couple weeks. So the things you gotta do to be a girl. Typically, I don't wear mascara to the parks in the summer because it's so hot, and I feel like it's just another thing to my routine that I'm most likely going to get sweaty and feel gross. But I've been loving this Dibs mascara and been wanting to wear it every single day, which is so crazy for me because I usually am a skip the mascara girl, but I need to show you guys this mascara. It is so good. So I just curled my lashes. This is the new Dibs mascara. What's really great about this, it's a mascara duo. So you have a primer on one side and a mascara on the other side. I have always been a lash primer girl. If you want the best lashes, you always have to do a lash primer. And what makes this one really great is it's actually a brown. A lot of the lash primers I've tried in the past have been white, so I feel like they don't blend as naturally on the lashes, but this brown one I've honestly been wearing on its own. That's how pretty it is, and I don't know if we're gonna add the black today. We'll start with the brown and see how we're feeling, but I do use a lash serum on my lashes. I do swear by it. I feel like if you haven't tried a lash serum, definitely try one. Made my lashes so long, and eye with just the brown primer, and then here's the eye without. So you can definitely see my lashes look so much longer. So I'm gonna go in and do the other eye. I have a hard time talking while putting on mascara. So I'm sitting at my vanity, so my vanity mirror is in front of me and definitely a lot bigger than my camera. So if you're wondering why I'm looking over here, it's because my camera screen is definitely a lot smaller than my mirror. I think I'm just gonna go with the brown today, but if you do like a thick black mascara, this one is really nice because it has a big fluffy brush. So honestly, at this point in my makeup, I'm pretty much done. Some people might want to go in and set with powder products. Again, less is more for me. I feel like I'm just gonna get sweaty, and this is what works well with my skin. I love Benetint, and I'll just use this on my lips as a lip stain. I kind of just let that sit on my lips. It leaves a really pretty color all day, and then I just have to reapply whatever lip gloss I'm wearing. I do have a little bit of blush blindness, so I'll usually go in with a Rhode blush just to top everything off. This really melts into my skin, and the color kind of gives a pretty blush, but also almost like a bronzer. So I like adding this last to just like blend everything together. And then shocker, another Dibs product. This is my favorite highlighter of all time. I have been using this forever. It's just so good, and it just leaves a really pretty glow on the skin. And the best part about this product is you can use it in so many different ways. So some people use this under their makeup if they want a glow underneath everything. I really like it as a highlighter, and then if I was wearing like a tank top or dress or something, it's really pretty on your collarbones or even your legs if you want a extra glow. I've been using this one for so long, the bottom like doesn't even show the name of the color anymore. I'm pretty sure it's the rose gold one, and it's just so good. I've really been liking this Rhode lip tint. Also came in my summer kit. It's a clear gloss, but it has like glitter in it, and I think it just sits really pretty on top of the lip stain. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but there's like tiny glitter, and I think it's so pretty. So that's really all I'm gonna do. Super, super easy, and I feel like it's the perfect amount to give me that glowy look with a little bit of coverage. It has the SPF to protect my skin, and then I just love that glowy blush look. Last step, of course, is setting spray. A lot of people swear by this one, and I feel like this one is really good from the drugstore. It's another L'Oreal product, and I'm just going to spray this all over. Here's a close-up look at my vanity with my lights on, but we're also gonna go over to the window to the natural light so you can kind of see what it looks like outside. I personally love getting ready in front of a mirror more, but I actually woke up early this morning for the Mickey pumpkins and it wasn't bright enough yet to get ready in front of my window. So we should be good now. Let me go show you what my makeup look looks like in the natural light. Okay, here we are in front of the window. You're just gonna see it's super natural, super glowy. This is like the perfect amount of makeup for me, and you can kind of see my lashes up close and see how long that mascara really made it. I'm going to link all of these products in the description. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments and I will respond. I know this was a little different of a video this week, but I love Get Ready With Me's over on TikTok, so let me know if you guys want to see more of those. My original plan, like I said, was to go see the Mickey pumpkins, but they are not up yet at Magic Kingdom. So I think I might head over to Disney Springs and see if I can find the Mickey vampire tote bag. I am still on the hunt for that bag, so I might head over there since I'm up a little early and Disney Springs is not open yet. But one more look at the makeup up close. Make sure to like and comment on this video. My next big goal for YouTube is to hit 10,000 subscribers, and we're slowly getting there, and I'm so thankful and excited. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on. I post weekly videos every single Monday, and we have some exciting things coming up. Later this month is my birthday and we're spending a full week in the Florida Keys, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for that. But I love you guys. I hope everyone has a great week and I will see you guys in my next video.